We really created a new team for HAWX, taking the best of the team that made Blazing Angel and bringing lots of new talents. People, for example, like me coming from Splinter Cell, I was working on Double Agent. People coming from Italy, the art director is from Milan. We have people from Red Storm working with us for Authenticity. We have the music composer of Grow working with us. So it's really a new threshold for the studio. We really bring lots of talent from all around Ubisoft to work with us.
Acknowledged.
Tom Clancy HAWX is an air combat game that basically puts air combat into the Clancy universe. That's what we want. You play former US pilot. That was actually David Crenshaw, the pilot who supported the Ghost team in Grow 2 for the airstrike. And actually the first mission of the game, you're going to replay that mission from the air. And then the story continues. We won't talk about that today, more news later, but the story goes into a more fast-paced thriller-style story that will take you to other territories. And we'll talk about that probably at E3, I guess.
Roger that, Ghost Leader. Be there as soon as we can.
At the core of the game, we really wanted to focus on the core gameplay and the dogfight experience. We tried to take the best of the air combat game, but we tried to bring some new, fresh features because we think that there is room for, I don't know, fresh experience in the genre, and that will broaden the audience. I would say that we have at the core of the gameplay the assistance concept, assistance on and assistance off. Because modern planes are really highly computerized. They need really lots of computer assistance to be able to fly, communicate, use weapons. And you have the assistance on mode, where you have the camera behind, or cockpit, or first-person view, where you have all the normal stuff that the air combat brings into to a player. But we have also new features. It's like safety maximum, so like anti-crash system. We have a system what we call the ERS that basically draw trajectories for you. The computer calculates a course to intercept an enemy, and if you follow the gates it creates for you in the world, you'll be able to get behind your target and destroy it. This system can be also used to dodge missiles. It calculates an evade course to dodge a missile, and finally it can also be used to attack ground targets that are, for example, hidden between buildings and you don't want to make any civilian casualty, like in a street of a city. So it will make you a nice curve to go up and strike your target from the top. So that's ERS. It really brings you safety, but as all computer system, ERS has limitations. First, it's vulnerable, it can be jammed, it can be disabled, it requires energy. In some situations where things get crazy, you have multiple missiles behind you, you have to destroy multiple targets, you are under constant threat, it's time to turn off the assistance, go into assistance off mode. And that's really one of the key elements of HAWX. It allows you to deactivate assistance, get fully in control of the plane. It comes with a specific third-person camera where you have a complete vision of the battlefield, and it's like an anti-sliding in a car. If you deactivate it, you're suddenly able to make incredible moves with higher risk. And here you're able to do incredible maneuvers like complete flips, drifting in the air, chase multiple planes, dodge missiles, etc. And that's really something that completely changed the perception of the combat, because usually you see great movies about planes, videos, you see incredible maneuvers, but when you play, you stay behind the plane, it's a bit static. Here, for the first time, you really feel the movement of your plane because you see it making the move in front of you, and you control it completely. It's like playing the replay. Definitely it's a Clancy game, so with a real story, high stakes, as I said before. So we'll use type of briefings with videos, we'll use cutscene in-game, of course mission dialogues, to give you all the information you need to understand the context of the mission, what's happening in the world, and what you have to do, of course, because that's an important part. But we want also that the story is not only told from what's happening, around you, but you'll be making a story. Accessibility, I want to say, is really a major concern for us. We really want to ensure a maximum accessibility for people. It doesn't mean the gameplay is not deep, it means everybody can enter it and then progressively learn how to play with it and push it further. In terms of controls, for example, the flight stick that was made for S-Combat is working for HAWX. It's available, it will be available for the game, definitely. We're using only real planes. We have over 50 licensed planes from all around the world, all the US planes, jet fighters from Vietnam War till the F-22, F-35, the most modern planes. We have Eurofighter planes, all European planes, Russian planes, we have even Swedish planes. We have really a huge panel of planes, all licensed. We work closely with the manufacturers to ensure a maximum level of details and authenticity for the planes. We worked a lot on the type of fog we use it. We don't use a simple fog, we have different layers of fog, different colors to immerse the plane correctly in the environment. And the level of details we have on the map makes that even when you fly at low altitude, it's still with high details. And from very high altitude, it's even better actually, because you still see the ground. You feel that, you really feel the, let's say, depth and the air density, but still you can see, and really it feels that you're flying in a plane. We don't talk today too much about multiplayer and online. All I can tell you is that it's a Clancy game, so obviously there are going to be a strong multiplayer mode, definitely. We'll disclose more about that at E3. All I can tell you is that there are going to be definitely also a cooperative component in that. Tom Clancy HAWX is going to be released this fall, September 2008, for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC.
Tally, smoke, 6 o'clock, 1 mile, 20 low.